What's up, y'all? I'm Marcus, also known as Epic Name Bro, and I am going to Tokyo Game Show! Yes, I am going to Tokyo Game Show. Earlier this year, I asked if you guys would like to see some Japanese cultural events and basically some live, like real life footage on the channel. And the result was a resounding yes. Now, I showed a small clip of a lantern festival, but at the time I just had my iPhone was the only camera I had because my main camera was broken. Well, several people pitched in and donated some cash to help me buy this camera, and I am extremely grateful. Victor, Christian, Dennis, and Edward, you guys helped out so much. I was skipping lunch. I skipped lunch for about 3 months, and I was saving a little bit at a time, and these guys came through and they gave me the rest of what I needed. Several other people donated smaller amounts. I'm also really grateful for that too. I haven't even really been asking for donations. I just kind of put a little button at the bottom of my webpage and haven't really talked about it much. But yeah, so thanks to those, I also have this little lavalier mic and this tripod also. So I am extremely grateful for that. And this video is as much a thank you as anything else. And also, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about some of the videos that I would like to make as this year moves on. One is Tokyo Game Show. I am going to Tokyo Game Show on this Saturday. So there's not a whole lot actually at Tokyo Game Show this year that I personally am really excited about. There are a couple of PlayStation Vita games that I'm really excited to look at though. One of them is the new East game. It's being made by Falcom this time, who is the original company. So I'm really excited about that. But the other game is something that people keep bringing up on the channel, keep asking me about on the channel. There's a game called Soul Sacrifice. Now, when the name was first announced, a lot of people were like, what? Wait, is this Dark Souls? Is this Demon Souls? Is this a FromSoft Souls game on the PS Vita? It's not. This is a game by SCE Studio Japan. So this is a Sony-made game. It has some similarities to a Souls game in the fact that it is a third-person action RPG in a fantasy setting. But that's pretty much where it seems like the similarities kind of end. It feels a lot more, just from the trailers and things that I've watched, it feels a lot more like a Monster Hunter game. It feels more like a more dark, a little bit grittier version of Monster Hunter. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Having said that, the gameplay clips that I've seen so far look pretty interesting, and they are going to have a playable version available at Tokyo Game Show, so I'm definitely going by Sony's booth. I'm going to try to get my hands on that. I'm going to try to get some footage. I can't promise anything because the different booths have different rules and regulations about what you can and can't film, but I think Soul Sacrifice will probably be okay. I'm going to try. I know a lot of people are interested in it, and I'm going to look into that. And my buddy Victor, he asked me to check out Sega's booth. I know he's excited about any sort of Skies of Arcadia news. I haven't heard anything about that franchise recently, but I will definitely go by Sega's booth for you, buddy. It's no problem. But yeah, if you know of a game that you are interested in that's going to be shown, demoed at Tokyo Game Show or talked about at Tokyo Game Show, please tell me about it in the comments so I can try to check them out. 1 second while the train goes by. Okay, the train is gone. Today I'm recording in the tatami room. It's a little bit more comfortable to record in, but there's trains right there, man, and a Shinkansen too. But yeah, so please, if you know of any games that you are interested in seeing, please tell me about that. And moving forward with the channel, I'm still going to keep making Souls videos like a madman because that's my fucking thing, man. I love the Souls series. I still have to platinum Demon Souls, like I said, and I'm still planning on continuing with the Prepare to Die edition playthrough of Dark Souls. Hopefully I can do some PvP action, but probably going to have to make another character for it because the one I'm using now has base vitality, and that's not really good for PvP. Especially if you're wearing the Calamity Ring, man. what else? But yeah, moving forward, I am going to do a few more real life videos. I want to show you guys some of the things that I see every day. And some of the stuff to me is like, I see this every day. So it's easy for me to forget that a lot of you guys might be interested in seeing things like, for example, around Tokyo, the different cities of Tokyo. If you want to see in Shinjuku or Shibuya or Akihabara, if there is a store or an arcade or something that you are interested in, please tell me in the comments, and I'll go check it out for you. That's kind of, I'm going to be making some videos. I'm going to be taking a couple of weekends here in the coming months to just go around Tokyo with my camera and just take some footage and see what we get. But I'm also going to do other events too. Juliet and I, we are trying to get tickets to the winter sumo tournament in Tokyo. Big tournament, really want to go, and we have an opportunity to get some pretty good seats too, like really close. So I'm excited about that, and I'm gonna let you guys in on a little my dream. It's just not a secret, but this is my little dream. I would really like at some point to be able to make this happen. I would really like to be able to go to FromSoft and ask them the community's questions directly. Would love to be able to make that happen. I don't know. I don't have any plans on that front. I don't have any secret knowledge, or no, there's nothing going on right now. But that's the sort of stuff that I would like to be able to do in the future. Or visit Level 5 in Fukuoka. Visit Japanese developers. Moving forward, I would really like to get into doing that sort of thing if possible. But for now, you guys are just going to have to settle for seeing Tokyo and seeing the sumo tournament, and I think Karuizawa and a couple of other little sightseeing places around Japan that Juliet and I are planning on visiting. And I'll just take the camera along so you guys can enjoy the journey too. But yeah, so that's kind of some of the videos that you might be seeing on this channel in the future. Now, it's never gonna be the main thing. I love video games. Video games are my thing, man. I'm gonna play Souls. I'm gonna play 1.3 and East, games like that. That's who I am, basically. I'm a gamer. I'm a fairly hardcore gamer. And I recently picked up another game. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to play. I got Guild Wars 2. And I'm playing on Tarnished Coast right now. I tried to play on an EU server, but there was too much lag. I'm sorry. You know who I'm talking to. I'm sorry. I was trying to come play with you, but there's too much lag. So I went on the US server, Tarnished Coast. I am playing what are they called? Guardians. I just started the character today. The character's name is Iron Marcus with a K. I'll put the little text there. Yeah, so add me, play with me. I'm going to be playing kind of casually, so I don't know how much I'll be online, and I don't know how many people will be contacting me. If you send me a message and I don't reply, please don't get angry at me. Same if you send me a PM on YouTube and it gets ignored. It's not intentional, I promise. There's too many, and some of them are the same thing over and over, and it's really easy for me to lose PMs. Sorry about that. Twitter is the best way to send me a short message. Long messages are basically difficult to send me, but you need to contact me on Twitter first. It's probably going to be the best way to get up with me if there's some reason you need to. What else did I want to say today? Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. I wanted to say this light is still fucking hot. It is still so hot. Doing this thing, sitting in a room by yourself, looking at a camera lens and talking and knowing that a few hundred or maybe even a couple thousand people around the world are going to see your face and hear what you're saying. It's a difficult thing to do, man. It's really difficult, and I know a lot of people don't like the quick cut editing that a lot of vloggers or whatever they're called that they do. But you know, when you got trains going behind you in the background and you got this bright hot ass light in you and you're trying to keep a clear train of thought and not fuck up words, because you're gonna catch hell over that too. It's pretty tough. So yeah, I'm sorry. Once again, thank you very much to Victor, Christian, Dennis, and Edward, along with all of the other people who chipped in. More than the money, although the money really helps to get this camera. I would not be able to go to Tokyo Game Show and show what I'm going to show. There's a train! And show what I'm going to show without that. So don't misunderstand. I really appreciate that, but more than that, I appreciate the support that you guys, it's one thing to say, hey man, I like you, you're a cool guy. But if somebody actually opens up their wallet and sends you a little bit of cash so that you can try to continue pursuing your hobby, that means a lot. That's amazing. It's really amazing. And I am very grateful. Not much else to say about that. I can't really put it into words. Yeah. So that's gonna do it. That's gonna wrap this up. Just wanted to let you guys know what's coming. And to say thank you. So thank you very much. And expect some hopefully pretty interesting videos. Hopefully. Later, guys.